So the Lord will have all of his angels with him. He'll be seated on the throne of glory. And before him will be gathered all the nations, everyone, all men, all of mankind. And he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. If you know anything about sheep and goats, they don't look alike. They don't act alike. It's very easy to tell a sheep from a goat. Not hard at all. Very apparent. Very obvious. That's how obvious it would be for God. Always is obvious to him. And for us. It will be apparent. Our heart will know if we are with God or without him. We will be convicted by our heart immediately. There won't be any reasoning that has to take place. There certainly won't be any spinning of our excuses. It just will be. That's frightening, but it's also exciting. Because the things that you are now, and the things that you're trying to be, God knows your heart. If your heart is with him, then you will be with him in the end and the beginning of no time. If your heart is not with him, it doesn't really matter what you've done. You could appear to be holy. You could have a whole psalter memorized. All the rest. But if your heart is not with him, it will be apparent. Just as it is apparent the difference between a sheep and a goat. So we have to recall that. Remember that. And right now it's not apparent. Right now there's sheep and goats all about, and you can't really tell a sheep from a goat. You can't tell wheat from tares. And we shouldn't try to tell that, because then we would lapse into judgment and we'd certainly become a goat. But in the next life, everything's apparent. In this life, everything's hidden. It's all dark. It's hard to tell if a person is true or not. It's hard to tell ourselves if we're true or not. But sometimes we act like we're true and sometimes we don't. So which are we? Are we alive or are we dead? Are we living for God or are we living for the world? We do both. And with God's help, we will live more for him.